Dale Thomas has declared himself a certain starter for Carlton's next NAB Challenge match. Having withdrawn from last Saturday's game because of a chest infection, Thomas is back training, even apologising to fans for his no-show. Here's Corey Norris.
Off his sickbed and straight back into action. Little wonder Dale Thomas couldn't wipe the smile from his face.
Feeling a lot better and looking forward to getting into training this Wednesday. And as I said, big right to play on Monday night.
The Boom recruit left Blues hearts in mouths on Friday when he was a late withdrawal from Saturday's clash with North Melbourne in what would have been the former Collingwood star's first hit out in his new colours. Initial fears were he had re-injured his ankle, the one that had sidelined him for much of last season. But those concerns were quickly allayed with the club confirming he was suffering a chest infection, one that still had him bedridden yesterday, much to the disappointment of his new fans at the Blues Family Day.
I'm sorry, but Dale Thomas can't be with us today. He's crook.
Obviously very disappointed to miss out on Saturday afternoon's game. Was looking very much forward to getting out there for the first time, but looks like I'm going to have to wait till this Monday.
That clash with Adelaide at Etihad Stadium. Thomas wasn't the only surprise appearance at Carlton today. Sydney forward Kurt Tippett was also spotted at Princes Park. The Swans quick to play down any link to the Blues, insisting he was just visiting a specialist physio based at the club. Corey Norris, 9 News.
Collingwood star Ben Reid has shrugged off a pre-season calf complaint and will play in Saturday's NAB Challenge clash with Richmond in Wangaratta. But as Etten Woolley tells us, just where he'll line up is far from settled.
It was back to school as the Magpies toured Kinglake Primary, and while Ben Reid won't be hitting the books, he's yet to learn a pretty important part of footy, his position.
Probably where Nathan puts me, to be honest. I don't really have a preference. I enjoy playing both ends.
The All-Australian defender went forward with great success at the end of last season. His biggest challenge now, the uncertainty from week to week.
If you get your head around that pretty quickly, then it's not too bad to do. But at the same time, you like to know your place and your standing.
Collingwood fans will get their first indication as early as Saturday, with Reid overcoming a calf issue that's restricted his workload this summer.
I just thought instead of pushing it this time of the year, just get it right and away we go. But I've done 2 weeks of full training now, so it's going well, and I look forward to playing this Saturday.
But while it was only a fortnight ago, Nathan Buckley declared he wanted Ben Reid up forward alongside Travis Cloke. Those plans might have changed after the Pies' NAB Challenge opener. Recruit Jesse White booted 5 goals against the Cats and is confident he can produce more of the same.
I showed late last year that I can play that role, and I can be up the ground, or I can play deep.
Despite leading the way at his new club, the former Swan knows he remains in direct competition with Quinton Lynch.
There's a bit of pressure there for spots, so guys like that, when they're playing well, it's, always feel like you're on your toes.
Etten Woolley, 9 News.
Former Foxtel and News Limited boss Kim Williams is set to join the AFL Commission. Although he still needs to be formally voted in, Williams is already seen as pivotal to the AFL's media arm, which might one day broadcast its own matches.
It's self-evident that I bring a certain number of broadcasting skills, and if you're asking me, am I happy to jump into a role of being gamekeeper? Yeah, happy. Very happy.
The Commission is meeting in Sydney, and on the agenda is a review of that controversial cost of living concession.